What if I told you that one haircut, just one, could make you look 10 years younger, without changing your makeup, your wardrobe, or spending a fortune? Sounds too good to be true? Well, here's the thing. After 60, hair isn't just hair. It becomes the frame of your face, the energy behind your smile, and, most importantly, a quiet way of saying, I'm still vibrant, I'm still me, and I'm not fading into the background. Yes, our hair changes with age. It may feel thinner, drier, or less full of life. But what matters even more than the texture is how we feel when we see ourselves in the mirror. The wrong haircut can weigh us down, make us look tired or older than we feel. But the right one? It can lift everything, from your cheekbones to your spirit. And the best part? You don't need surgery, expensive treatments, or a drawer full of products. Sometimes, all it takes is the right cut. Here's what we'll explore in today's video. 3 haircuts that instantly make women over 60 look fresher, lighter, and younger, naturally and effortlessly. And 3 styles you'll want to avoid, not because they're bad, but because they might be hiding the radiance that's already yours. Plus, I'll share a little-known insight. Your hairstyle doesn't just change how you look. It changes how others respond to you, how you carry yourself, and how confidently you show up in the world. If you're ready to feel radiant at any age, and you believe beauty doesn't stop at 60, go ahead and subscribe to Glow After 60 now. This is where we celebrate the art of aging with grace, style, and just the right touch of boldness. Part 1. 3 haircuts that can instantly make you look and feel 10 years younger. You know, after a certain age, hair becomes so much more than just something to manage. It becomes personal. It becomes emotional. It carries our stories, and it reflects how we see ourselves. And sometimes, all it takes is the right cut to reconnect with the woman we've always been, but maybe forgot to prioritize. So let's talk about 3 haircuts, not just because they're in style, but because they bring out something deeper, a sense of lightness, confidence, and quiet joy. The kind that makes you smile when you catch your reflection, not because you look younger, but because you look more you. Style 1. The soft layered bob. This is one of those cuts that never really goes out of style, and for good reason. It's simple, elegant, and quietly transformative. The magic of the soft layered bob isn't in how trendy it is, it's in how it makes you feel. It lightens the face, adds softness around the edges, and creates movement that makes everything seem just a little bit more alive. The hair moves, and so does the energy around your face. There's something beautiful about the way it lifts your features without trying too hard. And when you pair it with soft, side-swept bangs, it gently frames your eyes, softens any lines around the forehead, and brings this approachable, vibrant quality to your entire expression. What I love most about this cut is that it works with almost every hair type, thick or fine, straight or wavy, and it doesn't demand a lot from you. It's easy to maintain, but never looks lazy. It gives the impression of effort without the actual effort. And here's a little bonus. Adding just a touch of subtle highlights within the layers brings in light and dimension, especially helpful if your hair has started thinning a bit. It's not about covering anything up. It's about letting what's beautiful shine through. Style 2, the Pixie with volume. Let me guess, the Pixie cut might make you a little nervous, right? Maybe you've thought, that's cute, but not for me. But I want to gently challenge that thought, because when done right, a pixie can be one of the most powerful statements a woman can make. It's not just short hair, it's freedom, A pixie with volume, soft layers on top, feathered edges, maybe even a side fringe can do wonders. It adds lift at the crown, which gives a natural mini facelift effect. But more importantly, it highlights everything we love: your cheekbones, your smile, your beautiful eyes. And because there's less hair, there's more you. Many women over 60 are surprised by how liberated they feel after getting a pixie. It's like shedding an old version of yourself and stepping into a lighter, brighter one. It also works beautifully with natural silver or salt and pepper tones. That shine, that texture, it makes the whole look feel modern, fresh, and confident without trying too hard. And no, it's not severe. It doesn't have to be masculine. A great pixie is all about softness and elegance with a little edge. Plus, it takes almost no time to style. A bit of mousse, a little finger tousling, and you're out the door looking fabulous. Sometimes, the boldest thing we can do isn't to cover or fix, it's to reveal. Style 3. The long layered shag. Now, for those of you who love your length, I see you, and I want you to know this. You don't have to go short to look and feel youthful. You just need the right kind of length. The long layered shag is the perfect solution for women who want to keep their hair long, but still feel light, bouncy, and modern. What makes this cut so special is how it creates movement. Instead of hair just hanging there, the layers bring it to life. They remove weight where you don't need it and add volume where you do. It's like giving your hair permission to breathe again. And it's incredibly forgiving. It grows out beautifully and doesn't need constant trimming. It's also perfect if your hair has some natural wave or texture. You can air dry it, tousle it a bit, and walk out the door with a look that says, "I woke up like this and I feel amazing." Pair it with soft curtain bangs or wispy side fringe, and suddenly your entire face looks brighter, softer, and more open. Add a few face-framing highlights, and it's like turning on a light switch. Even silver strands catch the light in the most flattering way. This cut isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing ease, movement, and authenticity. It says, I'm not holding on to who I was. I'm celebrating who I am. Each of these styles has one thing in common. They don't try to hide age. They let age show, with grace, with softness, and with pride. And when a haircut lifts not just your face, but also your spirit, that's when you know it's the right one. Part 2. 3 styles that might be holding you back. Let's be honest. Sometimes we hold on to a haircut not because we love it, but because it feels safe. And after 60, safe can quietly turn into stuck. So instead of a warning list, let's gently talk about 3 styles that, while once popular, may no longer reflect the vibrant, evolving woman you are today. Style 1. The ultra-short, harsh crop. You know the one. It's cut very close to the scalp, with sharp lines, no softness, and little to no room for movement. Some women choose it for convenience. And sure, it's easy to wash and wear. But when a cut is too short and too severe, it can unintentionally emphasize all the things we'd rather soften. Deep lines, jawline changes, or facial tension. Worse, it often removes the natural frame that hair gives to the face, and with it, a certain warmth and approachability. Hair shouldn't feel like a uniform. It should feel like a companion, one that flatters, lifts, and makes you feel like you. And the truth is, the ultra-short, harsh crop rarely does that. Not at this stage in life. Not when softness, elegance, and grace are our superpowers. Style 2. Long, one-length, heavy hair. Let's be clear. There's absolutely nothing wrong with loving long hair. In fact, it can be incredibly flattering at any age if it moves and flows. But when hair is all one length, with no layers and no shape, it can weigh down the face, literally and emotionally. It tends to draw the eye downward, emphasize thinning ends, and make us look more tired than we feel. This style often comes from a place of comfort or nostalgia, but over time, it can unintentionally make you feel like you're hiding behind your hair, rather than letting it express who you are now. The long, one-length cut isn't bad. It's just too heavy for a season of life where we're trying to feel lighter, freer. A few well-placed layers can make all the difference. Style 3, the helmet bob, stiff, over-styled ob. The helmet bob, perfectly round, heavily sprayed, barely moves even in the wind. This style once felt tidy and polished, but today, it can come across as rigid and outdated, not because the bob itself is wrong, but because the lack of movement says something we don't mean, that we've stopped changing, that we're set in place. And that couldn't be further from the truth. We're not stuck, we're evolving, and our hair should reflect that. The helmet bob doesn't just age the face, it can age the energy, soften it, add texture, let a little imperfection in. Because when your hair moves, you move, and that's where real youthfulness lives. These styles aren't mistakes, they're just old chapters, and it's okay to outgrow them. Your haircut should lift you, not pull you down. It should say, "Here I am, still growing, still glowing." So as you think about what's next for your hair, ask yourself, does my current cut reflect the vibrant woman I am today? Or is it holding on to someone I no longer need to be? Because sometimes the biggest shift isn't in the scissors, it's in the mirror. So let's quickly recap. The 3 haircuts that can truly lift your look and your spirit after 60 are the soft layered bob, the pixie with volume, the long layered shag. And the 3 styles you may want to rethink are the ultra short harsh crop, the long one-length cut, the helmet bob. But beyond trends, what really matters is this. Your haircut should reflect who you are now, not who you used to be. It should make you feel lighter, more confident, more you. If this video inspired you to rethink your style, go ahead and subscribe to Glow After 60, where we celebrate beauty, confidence, and reinvention at every stage of life. See you in the next one. And until then, keep glowing.